This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Here's a fun one about traveling. Pig Daddy Cool wants to know who were/are some of Arn's favorite co-pilots when it comes to stopping for a meal on the road. Meaning when Arn rode with this person, he knew they'd be on the exact same page on where to eat.
Anybody that didn't eat on a road trip. Because after you went to the gym, you get a little light lunch, and I mean light. You definitely didn't want to get on the road on a full belly driving, because that made you what? Sleepy.
Yep.
What followed after the driver went to sleep? Well, let me back that up. The guy in the seat beside the passenger, the co-pilot.
Yeah.
One rule in the business, barring none, about travel.
Don't fall asleep.
Co-pilot does not go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because if he does, the next step is who else goes to sleep?
The driver, and off the road we go.
And we're all dead.
Yeah.
So you didn't eat a big meal between your workout during the day and your trip. Now, if you didn't have a trip, you could eat a big meal and take a nap, you know, if you were already where you were going. But if you had a drive that night, that's why I couldn't figure out. And some of these young guys would do that. Maybe it's just youth, different thought process. But after the show, they would go somewhere in the town they were in. They just wrestled and eat a big meal before they had a 300-mile drive. Could not figure that out. Really couldn't. I don't know how they did it. I guess it's just being young. But you would never eat after a show if you had a long drive.
Well, I would be the worst one of the boys ever, because the only way they could make me go to sleep as a kid was to ride me around. Like if me and Dad are going to a ball game together in Tuscaloosa, it's a 2-hour drive the way we drive from here. And man, before we're on the interstate good, I'm out, son.
Yeah, and I sleep good on airplanes too. As long as I'm not in charge of the navigating or driving, I can sleep anywhere.
Yeah, I'm with you. Zach wants to know, why doesn't someone use Beautiful Bobby as an agent or a trainer? He needs to be used. For the love of God, he was an amazing storyteller, and his matches were so smooth. I think everybody agrees with that. Why don't you think Bobby is doing something? Is it because he just has trouble articulating exactly why he did what he did? Does he not want to? What's the rap on Bobby? Why don't you think he's doing more with one of the major promotions?
Well, Bobby's not a great communicator. Bobby's a great friend and a wonderful human being, and I'd lay down in the road and die for Bobby Eaton. Not a great communicator. And just because you're a great worker doesn't mean you can communicate what you know how to do that comes from your gut and your heart to someone else. And being a great coach, being a great agent, is the ability to see what someone does well or what they don't do well, and to plug in the good stuff, abstain from the bad stuff, and being able to lay it out to someone that's listening, so that it's like watching a movie. When a guy's talking about laying a match or a finish out, you got to be able to shut your eyes and follow exactly the story that they're telling verbally. And I'm not sure that that's one of Bobby's long suits.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.